From the 2010 Las Vegas Mayor's Cup at the main field here, Betty Wilson Soccer Complex. And it's going to be in a girls under 13 age group, the Arizona Thunder versus Surrey, BC. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg GK Porter for LandsmanProductions.com with Bill Williams on the camera. Let's get the lineup first for the team from Arizona, the visitors from Arizona, out of the Arizona State League Flight Division, and they're in the gold bracket. Okay, they have as their keeper Ashlyn O'Byrne. Number 2 will be defender Lexi Alexander. Number 5 at forward is Riley Booth. Number 4 at forward is Desiree Russell. Number 7 at defender is Janelle Halter. Number 8 at midfield is Lauren McCallum. Number 9 at central defender is Rachel Lithgow. Number 14 at forward is Rachel Fernandez. 15 at forward is Morgan Martinez. Number 16 at forward is Isabella Bua. Number 18 at midfield is Haley Cordova. Number 19 at midfield is Yaneli Navarro, that is. 25 at forward or mid is Amber Arambula. Number 27 at defender or mid is Danielle Ray. And number 39 at mid or forward is Alyssa Hoffman. Now for the visitors from British Columbia. Let's get their lineup. They are going to have keeper Brittany Rossi. Number 2 at center mid is Lindsay Pegios. Number 4 at right defender is Elizabeth Hicks. Number 6 at striker is Brooke Dirksen. Number 11 at defender is Alyssa Smith. Number 12 at striker is Kylie Walker. 13 at mid is Simi Lihal. 20 at right mid is Brianna Bell. 28 at left defender is Catherine St. Arnaud. Number 29 at striker is Emily Person. Number 30 at striker is Liziane Musico. Number 33 at central mid is Jordan Stickley. Number 36 at striker is Christine Trosseth. Number 37 at defender is Monica Christian. Number 40 at central back is Kirsten Sakaki. And number 41 at central back is Emma Peckinpah. They are head coached by Spiro Pigios, and the assistant manager is Mike Stickley, and the team manager is Sue Pigios. For the Arizona Thunder, they are head coached by Bernard Sanchez. Dodge Fernandez is assistant coach, and team manager is Jeff McCallum. And that's your lineup for both clubs. And we are about ready to get underway. We'll be back with the starting of the match in just a moment. We're about ready to shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. This match is going to be, again, as I mentioned before, Surrey Guildford United and Arizona Thunder. Arizona Thunder is going to go from left to right on your picture screen, and Surrey Guildford United is going from right to left. 30-minute halves. Center ref has got everybody set up, and he looks at his watch and starts it, and we're underway. Surrey Guildford United started off and drawing it back. Out to the wide now, and a strike by Elizabeth Hicks. There's a touch by Pegios. In his space, the Thunder from Arizona, the Gilbert area of Arizona, pushing that ball out to the left flank now, and that's Navarro going after it, but it had too much pace on it. It'll be a throw-in. Here at Betty Wilson Soccer Complex, one of the most beautiful sets of field in the entire western United States, period. And at this time of year, when they got the rain, it even is more prettier as far as the grass is concerned. And they are not really wet. They're pretty dry. So they've been cut freshly, and good action here. Here the second day of the Las Vegas Mayor's Cup 2010. Greg G.K. Porter with Bill Williams on the camera, watching Surrey Guildford United along the right flank, and that ball headed toward the keeper, up in the air, and the Thunder are able to get it and push it back to their keeper. Arambula getting it back to O'Byrne, the keeper. But a big run down the right flank, nicely done by Surrey Guildford United. In their own defensive half now is the Thunder 50-50 ball, and winning it there is Cordova, pushing it up forward. She's got a runner now toward the box, Martinez, and it goes out wide now, and protecting into space is Emma Peckinpah. So Emma Peckinpah into space, protecting nicely that time. And it's going to be, and we have a player down on the field, back up field behind us. And we'll be a timeout action here. And we'll be right back. I believe she was hurt on that sequence up the field along the right flank, trying to get that first goal. And she gets a round of applause, and now she'll be replaced by Christine Trosseth. And back up the field in the corner, it's going to be a free kick. Surrey Guildford United up forward to Trosseth. She comes over to the soccer ball and wins it. And Trosseth still on a soccer ball. A nice run along the near side. Pushes it out wide now to her teammate. And that is Bell. And back up the field now. A service toward the central. And it's going to be pushed out wide now to Hicks. Hicks pushing that ball along the right flank. Got a teammate for a touch. And they still control the soccer ball, and that's Pegios. Pegios now, and they push it toward the 18-yard box. Now the keeper comes off the line, but it just goes over the top of the net that time. I believe that was Trosseth who took the shot and just couldn't quite tuck it inside that crossbar. And it is still 0-0. But now it'll be a free kick, and I guess it was an offsides call on the play. Didn't quite see it. The Thunder out of Gilbert, Arizona, trying to push it up. They do across midfield now, and drawing it all the way back to the keeper there. That's Rossi, Brittany Rossi, pushing it upfield now. Their teammates now trying to win it, and they give it away over to Booth. Booth for the Thunder, but she can't get a subsequent connection by her teammates, and it's stolen away. In the central. Pegios now. Pegios on the soccer ball, feeding it over to Trosseth. And she wins it, but then there's a foul on the play, a free kick. Free kick for Surrey Guildford United. Nil-nil your score. Emily Person was the young lady injured on that play. Into the central now. Bell, Trosseth, Bell again, and then her teammate takes a shot, and ranging off to her left is Ashlyn O'Byrne. Along the left flank, trying to go up the field, but taken away. Pegios into space, trying to get it over to Walker. They dispossess and send that ball up the field for a run that time, but going out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for the Thunder. Thunder in their own half. Pushing it up forward. Pegios was in the area. They send it into the space. Pushing upfield now. And on the near side, here's Brianna Bell. Bell getting it back to her teammate, but she pushes it past the near side touchline. That was Catherine St. Arnaud. It'll be a throw-in for the Thunder of Arizona, knocked out by the Thunder. It'll be a throw-in from the visitors of British Columbia. Catherine St. Arnaud in her own half of the field. The throw-in, getting it over to Trosseth. Trosseth, and a strike by Bell up forward and knocked out of play that time. Protecting in the space was Rachel Lithgow. The throw-in by the visitors of British Columbia outside the 18-yard box, and it's going to be a foul and a free kick. Free kick now into space, just outside the 18-yard box. For the team from the Arizona State League, pushing it up forward. Bell now has it into space for Surrey Guildford United. Into the central now in their own deep back for the Thunder, pushing up forward down the central. Intercepted nicely by Hicks in that last sequence. Pushing it up forward now to Walker. But they win it in the back and push it up to the center circle. Martinez, and then out wide to Booth. Booth, she the back of her cleats being orange, and knocked out of play by Surrey Guildford United. And it'll be a throw-in for the Arizona Thunder here at the Mayor's Cup 2010. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Greg G.K. Porter with you, and Bill Williams showing you all the video work here today. Again, going to be a substitution. And if we miss any substitutions, we'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball. And along the side there, you saw Emily Person, who was injured on that play, the best attacking play of the match. And unfortunately, they will not be able to more than likely see her the rest of the day as she's getting ice on that leg. Peckinpah. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in by the Thunder. Riley Booth is going to get that soccer ball. And service, and it turns out to be a shot. And a save by the keeper that time, Rossi. Brittany protecting the near side in that 6-yard box. Sending it up forward. The Thunder up the central. But now here's Bell winning it. Brianna Bell toward the central now. Here's Pegios. Lindsay, service into the box, but it had too much pace for it. Lisiane Musico to get to that soccer ball in that last sequence. Along the right flank, the Thunder now chasing it down. Halter couldn't get to it, but it was okay because it was lastly pushed past the far side touchline by the visitors of Surrey, British Columbia. Going to be a throw-in for the Thunder. 0-0 in this match. That ball is knocked out of play in a far side touchline as it is heated up here today, but is still quite a bit under the normal temperatures for this time of year in Vegas. Along the left flank, Desiree Russell, and her pass was intercepted, and sent back overhead, and they got to retreat back now. Do the Thunder. They've got to retreat back into their own defensive third now. And they win it and push it up forward now with Halter. But that pass is intercepted. And now a miscue. They give it away in their box and just missed on the near side by Christine Trosseth. In a bid to try to take the lead. Coming in for Surrey Guildford United is number 6, Brooke Dirksen. The keeper, Surrey Guildford United, or for the Thunder rather, and Byrne getting it up forward, but they steal it. Surrey Guildford United, a big chance here, and they just couldn't get anybody to run onto it. Now they do on the wide, inside the box. They have numbers there. They send it in the central of the box. Still a chance, and it is pushed out of the 18-yard box. As finding the handle on it was the Thunder, and they get it out of danger in their own box. Couple of players going down, no call by the central ref. The Thunder with the soccer ball in their own half, pushing it across. Navarro still working hard, but Navarro dispossessed, and that ball pushed up along the right flank for Surrey Guildford United now as they try to get it going there to the outside of the box now on a run. I believe that's Trosseth, and trying to make that play. Christine Trosseth, again, trying to make that play inside of the 18-yard box, but defensively they stiffened up and didn't allow her to go any further. Up the field now. Lee Hall. Simi Lee Hall in the space, but she couldn't maintain possession and gave it away to the Thunder. They throw it in their own defensive half. Lee Hall with the header. Goes out of play to the Thunder. The Thunder will throw it in. Far side touchline again. But they give it away now. And here is Musico. Musico still on the soccer ball. And that ball is dispossessed and pushed up the field on a counterattack now. And that is Navarro. Navarro being challenged. Navarro cannot continue on as they take it away. And they get it going on a counterattack, an early ball down to central. They have Dirksen with it. Dirksen out in the exterior of the box. Brings it back up the field for Christian. And she did not get what she wanted out of it. Monica, not the kind of strike she would have liked to have. And she'd love to have that one back. Now the goal kick for the Thunder. Ashley O'Byrne, the keeper. Or no, actually she's got a teammate striking that ball, but it might have been touched that time by Booth, and it was. Didn't. And either way, it was lastly out by the Thunder. So Booth now in her own defensive third, under a lot of duress now. Trosseth, and the foul by Booth. Free kick outside of the 18-yard box in the attacking third. The ball with the geometric designs of the world's most famous sport, football in most countries, soccer in this one. Set piece try here. Surrey Guildford United now. Big offensive play. Into the box. Across it with Wise. They win it. Push it back into the box and nearly got Trosseth to try and direct it in the back of the net, but the ball caromed with too much English on it, and Trosseth could not get to it. So it'll be a substitution now, as coming in for Surrey Guildford United is number 33, Jordan Stickley. Still in the defensive half of Arizona Thunder. And it's Yaneli Navarro. Couldn't get to it. Lastly touched out by her club. Going to be a throw-in from the far side touchline. In his face. Can they win it? The visitors from Arizona in yellow and lighter blue. They do win it and push it across midfield. Retreating back, Monica Christian getting it up to Dirksen. Dirksen into space. And it winds up on a foot of Walker, who drops it back to her teammate that time, and that was Christian. And they push it across. Here's Lee Hall. Lee Hall still on a soccer ball. Lee Hall dispossessed that time by Janelle Halter. And they send it back up the field. However, intercepted. They reduce the size of the field, do Surrey Guildford United. Up in the attacking third still. Still trying to run onto it is Stickley. Dispossessed there in the space as they have numbers. And they push it to the central. But nicely done. Coming up is Christian. And right there the keeper, who reigns to the left off of her line. And O'Byrne is able to make the save. Get it going up the field. Cross midfield. But a strike again. They've reduced the size of the field, has Surrey Guildford United. And the Thunder haven't been able to do anything about it. And it goes out of play. And it'll be a throw-in for Surrey Guildford United. They get that ball into Walker, that is. Down the right flank. They retreat back to the Thunder. Surrey Guildford United in the attacking third. Now in the box with Trosseth. Trosseth still on it. Trosseth takes a pass, and she's got two players on the near side. Unmarked, a shot and a save that time as Monica Christian have been. Now here's another one and a save by Ashlyn O'Byrne. O'Byrne had a lot of work that time as she was being pestered by two shots coming right at her. Booth now. Booth under a lot of pressure gives way to the visitors from British Columbia. Now sent in the box toward a 6-yard box and Byrne, and it is pushed out. And they're going to say that it was a foul on that play, or either an offsides call, whichever the case may be. But either way, it's given away to the Thunder. And the Thunder now still tied, though, with Surrey Guildford United in a 0-0 match. Pushing it out wide from their back to Armbula, but taken away and knocked past the goal line. And so it now will be a goal kick because it was pushed past the line by Surrey Guildford United. Alyssa Smith in the match now for Trosseth, who applied a lot of pressure on those defenders in and around the 18-yard box in the attacking third. Arizona Thunder down the left side of their offensive attack. And a touch there by Ray, Danielle Ray. Toward the central, they were looking for Fernandez and never got there. And back up the field now quickly, Surrey Guildford United with Alyssa Smith. Smith in the space, draws it back. Got a teammate in the space now who draws it over to Walker. And Walker having a hard time with it. Walker under a lot of pressure, being marked heavily. And now that ball in and out of the circle, push forward. But there is Riley Booth, who drives that ball all the way upfield toward the attacking third. And having Fernandez run it down, but Booth comes into space. The header on the nearest side, and it goes out of play. Riley Booth has played well here for her club in the first half. The throw in by Booth. Knocked out by Monica Christian. Booth gained some real estate along the near side touchline. The throw in again, and it is knocked out by the white and black. Surrey Guildford United, a throw in by Booth. Still trying to attack in the attacking third, but it's taken away nicely by Christian. Sent up the field now. Drawing it back that time was Musico, all the way back to one of her teammates, the Hall. And in the space, they push it up. Try to get a coordinated counterattack with Musico. And she was dispossessed that time. Too many players in the space, and they take it away. For Arizona Thunder. However, Lee Hall comes in and dispossesses and win the soccer ball. And here's a long ball trying to get somebody to run onto it. It would have been Smith. But the defenders are there deep back. The Thunder able to protect, push that ball out of play. Substitution now coming in, Catherine St. Arnaud coming back into the contest for Lee Hall. In this 0-0 match, here to Betty Wilson's soccer, can I say beautiful complex? It really is. Tough to find something like this here in the California area as far as the beauty of these of this natural grass. Okay, so now it is going to be a goal kick for the Arizona Thunder. Thunder all knotted up in a 0-0 match here on the pitch. What can they do to change that? They've had a tough time really doing anything in the defensive half of the visitors of Surrey, British Columbia. As they retreat back, but here's an opportunity now as they got it in the 18-yard box, but they can't go any further as dispossessed that time was Rachel Fernandez. Going up the field now, Surrey Guildford United, and they had a long ball to Alyssa Smith, but she couldn't get past the last defender as in the space there, Rachel Lithgow intercepted that last sequence, and they go back up the field, but it's going to be a foul. And the foul is going to be against Bua. Isabella. Free kick. Time running out in the first half of this match. Ball sent all the way upfield toward the attacking third. But getting to it is Lexi Alexander. Protecting into space and knocking it out of play. Want to get some support. As Surrey Guildford United want to continue their offensive attack here. Along the right flank, knocked out again by Arizona Thunder. Surrey Guildford United, they throw it in this time to Kylie Walker, but she's dispossessed. They win it back into the central. I believe that's Sakaki. Sakaki sends it over to Dirksen. We mention any substitutions, or we miss any substitutions, we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball on a pitch. In this 0-0 match, Surrey Guildford United in the central. They work it out wide to Dirksen. Dirksen toward the central again, but intercepted. Stiffening up in the deep back. Finding the soccer ball in the space. That's what you got to do if you're a defender. Up the field now for the Thunder, but their pass is intercepted. On the near side. Here's Brooke Dirksen. Dirksen now at midfield. Want to work that ball to the central, and she's got Walker. Walker's pass on the outside. They drop it back. And a return pass to Musico. And it goes out of play. But it was lastly knocked out by the Thunder. It'll be a throw-in. Surrey Guildford United in this 0-0 match here at the Mayor's Cup 2010. Towards the 18-yard box, but they were able to win it, push it out of the box. Back towards the box again. Into space. Surrey Guildford United, now they have a chance. Big chance here, and just getting back that time was a defender in the central of the 18-yard box. Going to be a goal kick for Arizona Thunder. Big play that time, but Smith couldn't quite get the shot she wanted as the defender was able to make a stride and get to the soccer ball just in time. The Thunder out towards the right flank with Booth now. Booth having trouble. Smith, 50-50 ball. It comes over to Surrey Guildford United now with Christian, Monica Christian. Or no. That's a Stickley. Stickley on the near side. but she got dispossessed. Ball pushed upfield. Karams over toward the central. Karams again. Out of the center circle with the strike from their own half all the way down in the central of the box. But they just couldn't quite get Smith to run onto it. Had too much pace on it. The header towards the central. Won by the Thunder. And the Thunder upfield now. The Thunder with it. Fernandez trying to make a move. Can't do it as she was dispossessed by Monica Christian. Toward the central. Thunder winning it again. Surrey Guildford United out of their own half, pushing a long ball over to Smith. Smith now on the wide. Smith service into the box. Intercepted. Got support though towards the box that time, and dispossessed was Brianna Bell at the last moment. Going to be a throw in. Monica Christian will throw it in. Christian gets a return pass to Bell. Bell back to Christian. Christian goes out wide of the box, but it goes all the way over to Lexi Alexander. Nobody there for the white and black. She would love to have that strike back. She put too much velocity on that ball. The throw in, Lee Hall in the space. Still staying with it, but she turned it over to the defenders. The Thunder as they push it up the field. 0-0 score. Right here in the middle of a bunch of strip malls. Betty Wilson Soccer Complex, Summerlin section of Las Vegas. Toward the central with the Arizona Thunder. Trying to make a move offensively. Here's Booth. Booth still on a soccer ball. Booth can't go wide, but then she gets it back and pushes it out wide, and it's going to go out of play. It's going to be a throw-in, Surrey Guildford United. Monica Christian. Christian will throw it in. Gets it to Bell. Back to Christian and out of play. And that's a big giveaway in your own defensive third. Amber Arambula. And it's into the box, a central, but they are able to get to it first. Surrey Guildford United push it out of the box. They haven't had to play in their own defensive third very much in this first half. Surrey Guildford United. And they like to keep it that way. But the Thunder continuing now in this last minute or so to try to keep the pressure on. And that ball goes out of play past the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for Brittany Rossi. Surrey, British Columbia, able to be involved in the Olympics. And that ball trying to go up the field. And I believe that was the double whistle, or was it? Yes, it was. The double whistle at the end of the first half. We have a 0-0 score in this match between Surrey Guildford United and Arizona Thunder. You'll see the intermission as the players attentively paying attention to their coaches, and then we'll be back with the second half here at the Mayor's Cup 2010. Okay, here we go in the second half. and both teams will be changing ends, so to speak. The Thunder will be going from right to left on your screen and left to right. Surrey Guildford United in his girls under 13 Adidas bracket. 0-0 is your score. Been a good match in the first half. On it now is Pegios. Pegios on the run. Pegios attacking. Pegios trying to turn, and they won't allow her to do that. However, they lastly touched it out, they being the Thunder, and so now here's an opportunity, a set-piece try, as Emma Peckinpah goes down and will do this CK. Corner kick. Peckinpah, a good one, and in the back of the net, but Lee Hall, I believe. Seemingly Hall up in the air, if I believe she scored the goal. If not, we'll verify that. But it was a great service by Emma Peckinpah, and it was headed in the back of the net. 1-0. So 1-0 your score. Beautiful set piece, and it worked. Put it in the back of the net. Along the right side. Coming back again, trying to make something happen with St. Arnaud on that run, but a foul, and it's going to be a free kick for the visitors from Gilbert, Arizona, who are down 1-0 now in this match. St. Arnaud trying to get it to her teammate, Peckinpah. It goes out to the wide. Stopping it nicely, drawing it backwards, Arnaud. And into the box. The Thunder get it out of the box. Trying to push it up the field with Yaneli Navarro. And I believe there was a foul. It's going to be a free kick. Substitution as one of the players for Gilbert, or Surrey Guildford United, had to come out on the near side, and Trosseth is back into the contest. Brianna Bell on the far side. Bell drawing it back, pushing it up forward. Got a runner outside of the 18-yard box, and that was Christian, and it is knocked out of play. So the Thunder protecting along their right defensive spot in this 1-0 match. The goal just scored here in the second half by Surrey Guildford United. The visitors from Canada leading. A shot and a save. The keeper going down and making a save that time. Auburn. In toward the 18-yard box, and another strike. Strike that time by Peckinpah, but Auburn was able to make the save. Ball going out of play, will be a throw-in. Thunder now getting some fresh players in, and maybe the head coach, Bernard Sanchez, wants to see if he can keep fresh players in the second half, and how might that affect the match here in the second half towards winning. But they're down 1-0. That ball goes out of play. Throwing in, Monica Christian, the far side. Bell, the 50-50 ball. That ball goes way behind the Arizona Thunder defenders and out of play past the goal line. And it will be a goal kick. In this 1-0 match, visitors from Guildford, Arizona. Push it up along the near side. Trosseth trying to get to it. And it was out of play. So the Thunder are going to throw it in. Into Central now. Kylie Walker. Walker sending that ball over into the corner. And protecting into space was Amber Arambula. It is knocked out on the 50-50 ball, and it's going to be a throw-in. Surrey Guildford United. Along the near side. Chasing it down. Peckinpah. Peckinpah staying after it in the corner. Service into the 18-yard box, been intercepted by the Thunder. But a strike that time by Hicks. And another strike this time. And going to be a CK. Nice offensive job done that time. Keeping the action going. And it goes behind the goal, and it'll be a goal kick. Into the pitch. The Thunder winning it, pushing it upfield. Throw in, Surrey Guildford United. Winning it, the Thunder, and pushing it on a long ball, but being marked heavily that time was Morgan Martinez. Touch that time by Monica Christian. Christian pushing it across midfield. Jordan Stickley. Midfield. Hicks. Lee Hall. Pushing it up forward toward the box, but retreating back was Armbula. But winning it is Lee Hall. And going down. Might have been, it should have been right outside of the box, and so it's going to be a free kick. Free kick for Surrey Guildford United. Center ref marks off where they got to stand as far as the wall is concerned. The Arizona Thunder, as they have it set up with the three young ladies for the Thunder and the wall. Surrey Guildford United trying to take a 2-0 lead off the set piece, and a save at the last moment by Byrne. Ashlyn O'Byrne was able to grab the soccer ball, and it was on the upper part of her fingers. Nearly got behind her in the net. But she's able to make the save. A pretty good strike that time. And here they come again, the white and black. Of across the border, they take a shot, and they missed the far side post that time, and that was Connie Walker. Lee Hall and Walker providing some pressure there down at Central. Substitution. We will mention any substitutions as they touch that soccer ball. In this 1-0 match. Good throw in. On the near side, a service into the box to Pegios. And it is knocked out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick for the Thunder. Down 1-0 in this match. Your goal kick Visitors from Guildford, Arizona, to strike by Yaneli Navarro. She was looking that time for Isabella Bua, never got it. But here's Navarro in the space. Try to hold on to it, was dispossessed that time by Pegios, sending it out wide. And it's going to be a foul and a free kick again. Another try here. Surrey Guildford United. But a free kick. Afternoon action here at the Mayor's Cup 2010. Betty Wilson. Intercepted that time by Russell. Sent upfield now. Intercepted into space. Nicely done by Brooke Dirksen. All the way back to the keeper. Brittany Rusi. Trosseth drawing it back and then pushed all the way up forward, across midfield. Going to be a throw-in now. Elizabeth Hicks throwing it in. Hicks and her teammates trying to process another offensive attack as they work down the central. And they're going to try a good shot that time. I believe it was Stickley who took that shot. And a save by the keeper. Back up the field is the Thunder. Bua, and it goes back into their own half. Having trouble with it that time was Russell. Got her teammate into space. Stickley wins it, and a foul. The Thunder now with an opportunity here. Working in a defensive half. The visitors from British Columbia. Leading 1-0. Girls under 13 Adidas bracket match. Greg G.K. Porter here. LandsmanProductions.com with Bill Williams on the camera. Free kick. The Thunder intercepted in the central. They didn't have connection on the other end of the pass. And driving it all the way past the near side touchline. But they can re-support themselves and reset themselves up. Guildford United. And the whistle is going to be a throw-in. The Thunder. And intercepted, nicely done that time by Jordan Stickley, sending it way up forward to Dirksen. They won the soccer ball, the Thunder did, and they sent it up to midfield. And now they have a counterattack going with Bua. Bua trying to go out wide to Booth. Booth trying to run it down, running by it. And Surrey Guildford United winning it and pushing it up into space towards midfield. And it is going to be a throw-in, Surrey Guildford United. So Surrey Guildford United is going to throw it in. They are entertaining a 1-0 lead as timer is running down here in the second half. Still plenty of time for the Thunder as they work a ball toward the central now. Running onto it is Bua. Or no, that's Navarro. Navarro dispossessed. Couldn't go any further. Wasn't able to get support. And on the near side, a run. Pushing that ball too far that time was Pegios, looking for her teammate Brooke Dirksen. Intercepted by Trosseth into space. And the visitors from Arizona, as it is heating up here in Vegas, like this because this is the type of stuff they're used to. Much hotter. And they could continue to try and do the types of things they want to do. Visitors from BC, not used to the heat factor. But albeit, it is much comfortable than it normally would be. And there's only moments when it starts to heat up a little bit.
Come on, City!
And the ball driven across. And the visitors from Gilbert, Arizona are on the soccer ball. Navarro, and they still have the soccer ball. Navarro again. A strike by McCullough. Now they're in the central. Halter still trying to find the combination to break the lock.
Forward, too much walking.
Along the right flank, Booth trying to chase it down. She won't get to it. As in the back, getting to it was Christian. And she knocked it off of the Thunder. However, they give way in their own defensive half. But when you're leading 1-0, it's not the onus of yourself to try and make things happen, because you can eat up time off the clock, and it makes it harder and harder for the other team to try and come back. It's the Thunder that have to try and find the way to get that ball in the attacking third and start getting shots towards the net. Surrey, Guildford United ahead in the match. It's not the same scenario as it was in the first half when it ended up 0-0. The corner kick, Monica Christian, and this is the type of thing the Thunder cannot have as the match moves on if they want to get the tie or if they want to win the match. In a 6-yard box, it bounces around a couple of players, but who will win it and drive it hard? And a save by O'Byrne. O'Byrne saw that ball carrying around, and when it started coming towards her, she was in the right position to make the save. They couldn't get it up high and drive it past her. Ball caroms over to the near side. Space was Hicks. Hicks winning the ball and getting it to Trosseth. Now a pass to the wide now. Running onto it is Dirksen. Brooke Dirksen! Shot is intercepted in the 18-yard box. And will they get a CK out of it? They're going to. So another set piece, type of thing that head coach Bernard Sanchez doesn't want to see as the game moves on here. 28 and 41 come in for Surrey Guildford United. That's Emma Peckinpah and Catherine St. Arnaud into the central of the box, trying to get Peckinpah to strike it. They still have it, but it couldn't go any further as winning it, the Thunder, pushing it up the field. Trying to get a counterattack going here. Butley Hall runs into that soccer ball and taking it away. Her teammates have it. They're getting the touches in this match. And the more and more they get the touches, the more and more it works against the Thunder. Dirksen, service, got a team, couple players there, strike just over the top of the net. I believe it was Stickley, the shot. And Stickley couldn't put it in the top part of the net. But again, making it a long way to go to do something, the Thunder. Wholesale substitutions, we'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Down 1-0 in a deficit here of the 2010 Mayor's Cup. In her own back. Ball goes out of play. Booth was not able to possess it, keep it in the field of play. However, the throw in, and they get Danielle Ray to win it. But taken away by Surrey Guildford United. They have it, an attacking third at 18-yard box. And a save again by O'Byrne. Ashlyn O'Byrne has been busy in this match. So have the defenders of the Thunder. They're fortunate it is only a 1-0 lead for Surrey Guildford United as they retreat back with Janelle Halter winning it. Halter under a lot of pressure in a corner and pushes it out of play to the near side. Under a lot of that pressure, giving it away. And it'll be a throw-in. Elizabeth Hicks will do the throwing in. Surrey Guildford United, and Dirksen strikes it. And it goes up and over the top of the near side of the net. Another attempted try. Is it going to be a CK? Might be. CK. Set piece here. Emma Peckinpah. Again, eating time off the clock. Attacking again, and it goes in behind the net. 1-0 your score. Historic GLP moment. Let's go back to Thanksgiving weekend 2008. Former pro soccer player Danny Madrigal's Chicago-Milwaukee area KUFC knockouts couldn't keep the Northern California SCA 92 goal team from scoring in a second straight game as they lost to SCA 2-0 in the Surf College Cup in a girls under 17 goal bracket in Del Mar. That is another historic George Landevin Productions soccer moment. Ball goes out of play. Surrey Guildford United entertaining a 1-0 lead late in the game over Arizona Thunder of Gilbert, Arizona. Here in the Mayor's Cup 2010, and they give it away in this space. But can the Thunder get a coordinated attack up the field? Yaneli Navarro on the long ball, but coming way off her line is Brittany Rusi. Pushing it up the field, but here's Navarro winning the soccer ball, going down. And it's going to be a free kick. Working against Surrey Guildford United in the slim 1-0 lead. Can they continue to protect it late here in the match? Free kick from the Arizona visitors. Rachel Lithgow will take it. Rachel with the strike. A good one. And on a bounce, though, Rusi is able to make the save. Brittany juggles that ball a few times and drives it up the field. A nice touch by Pegios, and it goes out wide to Brooke Dirksen. Dirksen on the run. Dirksen still on the ball. Dirksen takes a shot, and a save by Bo Bird. Ashlyn makes a save as a nice run by Brooke Dirksen along the right flank. And a velocity of a shot that had to be stopped. In his face, Pegios wins it. Pegios pushes it out wide on the Karam, and he just couldn't quite get Brooke to win it again. As the Thunder get to it first and push it out of play. And they say it was off of Surrey Guildford United as they throw it in again for the second time. Again off of Surrey Guildford United, gaining more real estate along the near side. And it goes out, and this time it is off of Alyssa Hoffman for the Arizona Thunder. Throw in, Elizabeth Hicks. Hicks gets it from a touch by Smith. Now Hicks drives it towards Smith. She's got another teammate there. Now here's Smith. Smith in the central. Can't continue on as Janelle Halter dispossesses her. And that ball goes out wide for Fernandez to send up a ball across midfield. However, not being able to get to it was Bua. Throw in again for the Thunder. Going up forward. Retreating back is Surrey Guildford United. They got it back to their keeper, who's pass up the central now as the Thunder try and continue after the intercept now, but it can't go any further. standing tall in the space. Surrey Guildford United pushing it upfield. The Thunder protecting the soccer ball was Alyssa Smith. Nicely done, you saw there. Pushing it across midfield now. And visitors from across the border, north of the border, showing it cannot be pushed around in this match. Very strong in the space. Strong of foot also. Making good connecting passes. Wise in their decisions. Cross midfield. Only one in the deep back, pushing it all the way back to the keeper. And the keeper going up forward, but it caroms with the English back off of her. And the Thunder winning it. The Thunder now on the soccer ball. But their pass was intercepted. And that defensive third on the near side. And that was near a yellow card in the match. Surrey Guildford United, it'll be a free kick. Peckinpah. Long ball all the way down toward the 18-yard box. Upfield. Yaneli Navarro now, and Navarro on the soccer ball. Navarro draws it back to her teammate. And then up forward to Hoffman. Hoffman finds a teammate, and they're connecting now, moving up the field to Bua. Bua now toward in the central, but her pass did not get to Rachel Fernandez as it was a little too far. So back the other way on a counterattack. Quickly, Surrey Guildford United on the outside, their left flank, trying to win it with Lee Hall. Or Cotty Walker, who won that ball. And then now in towards Musico, and then it goes out of play past the goal line. 1-0. The visitors from Surrey, British Columbia, the Vancouver area. Did a great job with the Olympics most recently. The Winter Olympics. Up the field. As time running out for Arizona. The Thunder now having to continue to play defense in their own half. And as long as they continue to do that, their chances of winning are very remote. A shot was taken, but you don't have to put it in as you lead 1-0. And now you get fresh players in with Christine Trosseth, 36. Coming in, number 20, Brianna Bell. Surrey Guildford United now with the corner kick. Entertaining the 1-0 lead. Late here at the Bears Cup. Adidas bracket game. And in that 18-yard box, they've got a couple of touches. Bell gets a touch. Smith gets a touch. Bell trying to get it again and can't go any further with it as they stiffen up. But they get another touch and a save by Byrne. Saved by Ashlyn O'Byrne again. And all of that, even though it doesn't result in a goal, takes time off the clock. Here is at Alyssa Smith. Smith to Bell, Brianna Bell. Elizabeth Hicks sending it towards the outside of the box. And now making a run, that time was Musico. And Liziane Musico going down. A foul against the Arizona Thunder. And it is going to be a free kick. Free kick in the match. Monica Christian is teeing it up for the free kick. The set piece. Monica Christian will not try it yet because there is a player down for the yellow and blue. The player coming off for Arizona Thunder being carried off. And they already got their fresh player in. So Monica Christian will take the free kick. Christian, the bending ball, and bends behind. And that's the end of the match. The final score, Surrey, Guildford United winning 1-0 over Arizona Thunder. Right here at the Betty Wilson Soccer Complex. We hope you enjoyed this match. We will have interviews and closing comments from the young ladies who participated in this girls under 13 match. We'll be right back. Stick with us. Greg Porter back here with the Surrey Guildford United young ladies who just played in this match today. And you are?
Brianna Bell.
Brianna, talk about just the tournament and just coming down here and having an opportunity maybe to win another tournament.
I think it's been really fun and exciting for all the girls here just to come down, and it's been good bonding, and I think we've been playing very well, and I think that we're looking forward to all the rest of our games.
Okay. How's things outside of soccer going for you? How's school going?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a favorite subject or teacher over that school?
Probably math, and my favorite teacher would probably Miss Block.
Okay, all right. You got any pets at home or anything? How's things at home going for you?
It's going good. I have a hamster named Earmuffs, and she's doing good.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I used to have a hamster too, and it was called Big Time. So, well, that's great. That's great. Well, good luck on your trip going back home, and good luck in the rest of this tournament, maybe to finish in a high position.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. And let me talk to your teammate in the Central, and you are?
Kristen Sakaki.
Okay. Kristen, talk about this match today. Talk about just being in this tournament.
Well, it's been really fun, and I thought we played pretty good today.
Mm-hmm. I thought you guys did too. You guys connect the ball real well. Defensively, you stiffen up. You make it very tough for them to do anything towards getting a goal. And in a 1-0 win, that's quite good, quite good. How do you feel the rest of the tournament's going to go for you guys?
I think it's going to go pretty good.
Okay. So you might get into, the quarterfinals or maybe even the semifinals?
Hopefully.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Good luck towards that, or maybe winning it all. How is school going for you? Talk about school things, favorite subject, teacher, all those types of things at school.
School's going good. It's school, so. And probably my favorite subject is PE.
Okay.
It's a soccer unit.
Yeah, there you go.
So
awesome.
That's going good.
Okay, good deal. At home, you have favorite things that you like to do at home and stuff with your friends and that?
Take pictures, pretty much.
Okay.
I love taking pictures.
You're gonna be maybe a photographer one day, huh?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, it's a beautiful area up there in British Columbia. I know that. Okay, well, let me talk to your teammate. Good luck in the rest of the tournament, okay?
Thank you.
All right. And you are?
I'm Brittany Rusi.
Okay. Brittany, talk about being a keeper today, and it's a lot of fun when you know the rest of your teammates are pushing that ball up forward and they're keeping it from you having to do anything.
Yeah, but I try to help out. Like if they're struggling, they pass back to me and I hit it up to try to help them out. But
Okay, well, you've had some good strikes today. How do you feel the rest of the tournament's going to go for you guys?
I hope it's going to do really good. So yeah.
Well, the way you played today, I think so. Talk about school and favorite subject or teacher.
School's doing pretty good. My favorite subject is art and PE, I have to say.
Okay. What's your favorite art project that you like to do?
Right now we're not doing any art projects. It's kind of boring.
Oh, okay. You like to do that on the internet and stuff? I mean, on the computer, I should say.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. All right, pets, other things at home?
I have 3 ferrets.
What are the 3 ferrets' names?
Misty, Lightning, and Devon.
Okay, which is the best ferret?
Lightning's a little brat. Devon's just a fat, happy little guy.
But you love them all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. All right, girls, well, good luck in the rest of the tournament, and thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Young ladies from British Columbia, Surrey, Guildford United, and your?
Catherine St. Arnaud.
Catherine, talk about this match today. You guys just seem to connect and just play really, really well.
I think we did really good. I thought our passes were great. Our defensive was very structured most times.
Obviously, your coaching has really taken effect on you guys. You just keep getting better and better as a team. What do you guys feel that you have to do to win this tournament?
I think we have to shoot. Shoot the ball, and when we get in the 18-yard box, just take a shot.
Good deal, Catherine. Talk about things outside of soccer for you. First of all, we'll start at the home. Things around the house, the things you like to do.
I like to read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any favorite book?
I like the Hunger Games trilogy by Suzanne Collins.
Okay. Some good stuff there. That's good. It's always great to read because it's only going to help you in life, period. If you can't read, you're in trouble. All right. Outside of being at home, you got to go to school. Talk about things at school.
School's good.
Got a favorite subject or teacher over there?
My favorite subject's language arts. I have so many favorite teachers. I couldn't name that many.
Okay. What's a fun language for you to try to tackle?
I like doing French because it's kind of interesting about how the English language and the French language sort of interact. Like they have sort of the same spelling with different words.
Well, I guess you would call it Frenchmen. I met them in the elevator yesterday, and they were trying to tell us what floor they wanted to punch. Couldn't understand it, but you could have helped out.
Yeah.
That's when we needed you. Okay. All right. Let me talk to your teammate in the Central and your.
I'm Elizabeth Hicks.
Okay. Elizabeth, talk about this match today. Talk about how much fun it was to play in this match.
It was definitely lots of fun. All the girls passed well. We really connected with the ball, but I think we need to shoot in the 16-yard box a little bit more.
Okay. So you need to pester that defense, the opponent, a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about things at home for you. You got any pets, things you like to do?
Nothing much. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. They're sort of my pets. But otherwise, nothing much.
Okay, all right. And how old are they and what are their names?
Andrew, he's 15. There's David, he just turned 14. Then there's me.
Okay.
And Teresa, she is, how old is she? Oh, 9. And then there's Patricia, and she's 8.
Okay, all right. Well, great family there. All right, talk about things at school. What's your favorite subject or teacher over there?
I like PE, and my favorite teacher is Mr. Shell.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Let me talk to your teammate to the outside in your.
Jordan Stickley.
Okay. Jordan, talk about this match today.
I think it was really fun. It's great being in Las Vegas. First game, I think we were all kind of nervous. We're looking forward to the rest of the tournament, though. It'll be awesome.
Okay, all right. Well, talk about things at home that are fun for you when you're not playing soccer.
Watching TV, reading a book, relaxing.
All right. What's your favorite show on TV?
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. That's a good show. Good show. All right. Well, what's your favorite subject? Your favorite teacher at school?
I like math, and my favorite teacher was Mr. Reimer, who I had last year. Good 6.
That's good. Well, girls, good luck in the rest of the tournament and a nice, safe trip back home. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
good deal.
Bye, guys.
Here's some more of the young ladies from Surrey, British Columbia. Surrey, Guildford United, and your?
Alyssa Smith.
Okay. Alyssa, talk about this match today.
We did good. We were talking and passing. Yeah.
All right. Your coach talks about, connecting and passing and being aware on the pitch of what you got to do. Is there anything that you guys can do better?
We could talk a little more. Yeah.
Maybe get some more shots on the opponent?
Yeah.
Okay. But either way, you're going to, whatever situation you guys face, you're going to deal with it, right?
Yes. Okay.
Good deal, good deal. Well, you did that today, winning 1-0. Only one goal is all it took. Talk about things at home for you.
They're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got any pets? You got brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got one pet. It's a dog. Pug.
Okay. What kind of dog?
Pug.
Oh, pug. All right. Cool.
I have an annoying brother.
All right.
Yes.
Good deal. Does he play soccer?
No, nothing.
All right. Okay. At school, favorite subject or teacher?
I like gym, and Mrs. Barlow is my favorite teacher.
Okay. Good deal. Let me talk to your teammate in the Central, and your?
I'm Simi Lee Hall.
Okay. Simi Lee Hall, you as well as the rest of your teammates, you guys really were strong in the midfield area, and you had to be because, they were trying to do some things, as you noticed out there, and especially towards the end. Was this a tough match, or is this the type of thing that is just a tune-up for better things for you guys?
I think it was an okay match.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good to me. Well, you guys won it, and you're looking forward to bigger things in this tournament. What do you guys have to do maybe to win it all?
Maybe shoot more in the 18-yard.
Okay.
And maybe communicate a bit more.
Okay. I think you guys are well on your way for that one. At home, in and around the neighborhood, talk about things that are good for you.
I like to ride my bike.
Okay.
I like to just kick the ball around in my backyard.
All right. You got any brothers and sisters?
I have one brother.
Okay. What does he do?
He plays soccer as well.
All right. Good deal. Okay. Outside of being at home, you got to go to school. Talk about things at school. Favorite subject, teacher, things. How they going at school?
School's all right. My favorite subject would be PE, and my favorite teacher would be my grade 6 teacher, Miss Culp.
Sounds good. Well, good luck. And you are?
Lizanne Musico.
Okay. Lizanne, talk about this match and just the way things are starting to evolve for you guys in this match, in this tournament.
I think we did a really good job of connecting, and I think shooting is our main thing that we have to work on.
Okay. Well, you guys get it cranked up, I'm sure, as time goes on in this tournament. Talk about things at home for you. You got brothers and sisters, pets, all that type of stuff.
I have 2 sisters, both involved in soccer, and I have a fish and a dog.
Okay. Sounds good. What kind of fish are that? Do you know?
Betta.
All right. Good. Okay, what kind of dog do you got? What's his name?
I have a girl cockapoo, a mixed Cocker Spaniel and Poodle.
Oh, okay.
And her name is Sandy, and she thinks she's a human sometimes.
I love dogs. That's just flat out. Sometimes they can't act like they are human, and they're so smart. At school, talk about things there.
My favorite subject is band. I have.
Got an instrument that you play?
Yeah, I play the trumpet.
Okay, all right. That's a lot of fun. That's good music. Okay, and you got a favorite teacher?
Not really. I have a lot of good teachers over the years. So.
Okay, all right. Well, good luck in the rest of the tournament, girls, and safe travels back home. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Greg Porter back here with the Surrey Guildford United young ladies, and your?
Emily Pearson.
Emily, we recognized early in the match that you had a very good attacking play, and it almost resulted in a goal, and that would have been enough right there. Well, your teammates backed you up, got a goal, and basically that was enough. What actually happened on the injury?
Well, she came in diving, and then I sort of wobbled, and then I rolled it. And
Yeah.
it's hard to walk on.
And the messed up part about it is it hurts too. Huh?
Yeah. And it always happens.
Right. Well, your teammates seem like they got your back, the rest of the way. And, hopefully before the end of the tournament you get a chance to get back out on the pitch. But more importantly, you get your leg healed up and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, talk about things that are important for you outside of soccer. And now you can get involved in those things more.
Volleyball.
Okay.
Technically sports, nothing much else.
So you're a pretty good volleyball player, huh?
Yeah.
We'll be doing some video volleyball stuff. In fact, we've already done it, and maybe I'll get a chance to call some volleyball action. We'll see how it goes. All right, well, any pets, anything else?
I have a dog named Benny, and he's a border collie.
Okay. Collie, all right, that's great. Okay, well, now we can let you go to relax a little bit, and we'll talk to the rest of your teammates. Thank you. Good luck in the rest of the tournament. And you are?
Kylie Walker.
Okay, Kylie, talk about this game and the rest of the tournament for you.
Well, I think that we played really good in this game, and our passing was good, but we need to work on our finishing, and I like Las Vegas.
Well, I have fond memories the first time I came here, and, I was already an old guy, and I wish I would have been younger like you guys and visited it and saw all the attractions and stuff like that. It would have been a lot better. But anyways, talk about things at home. Do you have pets, brothers and sisters?
I have a dog and 3 fish.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and a brother.
All right. And what's your brother's name?
Jacob.
All right. Does he play soccer?
No, he plays lacrosse.
Okay. Is he pretty good at lacrosse player?
Yeah.
All right. That's good. All right. Well, at school, what's your favorite subject or teacher over there?
Well, gym. Yeah, and the end of school.
Okay.
Yeah.
For it to move on, huh? Yeah, okay. All right. Well, good luck in the rest of the tournament. Let me talk to your teammate here, and you are?
Christine Trossett.
Okay. Christine, talk about just this match. I mean, you played well. Your teammates supported you well and played well. Talk about this match.
Well, it was our first game, and I think we got off to a real good start. We won the first game, and I think everybody worked hard and played real good. Yeah.
I think so too, and you guys got a real good chance to finish real well in this tournament. Talk about things outside of soccer for you, at home, things you like to do.
At home I like to, I also play softball, and I really like softball too.
Pretty good softball player, what position?
Pitcher. Yeah.
Okay, I've done some softball before, so yes, a lot of the players went to college. You got any brothers and sisters, pets?
I have a pet. Her name is Holly. She's a puppy still. She's only 9 months. And then I have a sister who's probably just as hyper as my puppy, named Taylor. Yeah.
But you love her anyway, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Things at school that are good for you.
I really like math, and it's going really good for me. And also I have really good friends at my school. They're all very nice and sweet. And the teachers that I have, they make sure you learn lots of stuff. And they're really good. They make sure you understand everything and won't stop.
Good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, good luck in the rest of the tournament for the both of you, and hopefully see you down the road, both of you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And Greg Porter back here with some more Surrey Guildford United young ladies, and your?
Monica Christian.
Okay. Monica, you guys played quite well in this match. It seems like you guys understand what you got to do in order to be successful. Because, I saw things that they were trying to do, but you guys just stood your ground. It was a fun match by me and done by Bill. Did you feel the same way?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to play too.
Okay. Yeah. What do you guys have to do maybe to really finish well in this tournament?
I think we need to practice some more shooting because everybody's passing right in the 18-yard box.
Okay. All right. Well, I know you'll do it. I know your coach is working on you guys. Talk about things outside of soccer.
I have a brother. He's at home, and I have a pet guinea pig named.
What's your brother's name?
Ryan.
Okay, good. And the guinea pig is pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
All right, it's great to have pets and stuff. Talk about things at school that are good for you.
Well, I love gym, and I'm pretty good at math and socials and stuff like that.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. Let me talk to your teammate, and you are?
Emma Peckinpah.
Okay, Emma, talk about just this match and this tournament and how it seems like your team is starting to warm up to what you need to do.
I think we did good in the first half, and then I think once we got the first goal, we stepped up and started to get our game up again.
Okay.
And I think we just got our stress off the shoulders and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think you guys are in a real good position, and it's just a matter of how the ball bounces and how you guys are ready to attack the opposition the rest of the way. Talk about things outside of soccer for you.
I have a brother whose name is Jordan, and I have a sister whose name is Rachel.
Okay.
And I have a pet dog named Sam. So.
Do they play soccer?
My sister does. She plays Metro soccer, and my brother plays hockey.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Is he a pretty good hockey player?
Yeah, he's been goalie for many years, and now he just came out to play player. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe one day he'll be in the NHL, so we'll see what happens. I got a favorite team, but we won't talk about that anyways. So at school, what's your favorite subject of your team?
Probably gym.
Okay.
And my favorite teacher is probably Madam Romans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me talk to your teammate, and you are?
Brooke Dirksen.
Okay. Brooke, talk about this match today, how it seemed to work well for you guys, both on the offense and defense. You didn't put a lot of goals, but you guys were tough.
I think we did well running up the wings, but not finishing the ball when it was crossed and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And passing was well, but we didn't turn properly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think their problem was you guys were so strong up the central on north and south, they really couldn't get anything going. They were trying, but they just couldn't get anything going. Talk about, is that the kind of thing you guys got to keep doing to finish well? And obviously try and get some on the net. Is that the kind of thing you guys going to do?
Yeah. And probably just trying to get faster playing, not like, yeah.
All right, be fleet of foot. That's what everybody wants to do when they're playing any kind of sport. Talk about things away from soccer for you at home, pets, all that kind of stuff.
I have two sisters, 16 and 11, Morgan and Kendall, and two dogs, Mojo and Sheba.
I like those names, Mojo and Sheba, you said?
Yeah.
All right, that's great, that's great. Talk about a little bit about school.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Hall, which I have now, and my favorite subject's PE.
Okay, yeah. Good deal. All right, and lastly but not least, you are?
Lindsay Pages.
Okay. Lindsay, talk about this match today. It was fun to watch you guys out there.
I thought we did really well, and we started getting better in the box, but we just have to, rather than pass, we have to shoot more.
Okay. Well, you've got the combination of what you guys got to do and more. Talk about things outside of soccer for you.
I have two siblings. I have an older brother that's 19 and an older sister that's 16.
Okay.
And I go to school and play baseball too.
Okay.
So,
good,
yeah.
good. At school, you got a favorite subject or teacher over there?
I like science, and my favorite teacher is Mrs. Gussie.
All right. Okay, well, girls, good luck in the rest of the tournament. Safe travels back home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
St. Arnaud scoring the only goal of the match, and we hope you enjoyed all the action here from Betty Wilson Soccer Complex. It was again Surrey Guildford United 1 and the visitors from Gilbert, Arizona 0. I'm Greg Porter for LandryProductions.com and Bill on the camera saying take care of yourself, have a safe trip home, both teams, and as always, save this one on your hard drive. Bye now.